Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those who new to my channel, my name's Elaine Owner of what? LBE. Alright, y'all, I'm back with another late night special. I told you guys I was bringing the 5-star notebooks back, and the reason being is because, let me clear off my little set here. The other colors that I picked up, that I didn't put into action because I really didn't have much to go with them. I had some stuff, but I didn't have a lot. Were the red and the green ones, and I was like, oh, I have to do those. I'm not gonna have them sitting here when we're going into that particular holiday season and just have these sitting here. So that's not about to happen. So as you can see, I've already removed the 5-star little label thing off of the green one. So I'm going to run through one of them to kind of show you all the things that I'm going to add into this. But yeah, definitely finna knock out these last 7 of these 5-star notebooks that I found at Dollar General on the 90% off sale this past Tuesday for 33 cents a piece. So let's get into this video. Alright, y'all, so first things first, let me go through everything that I'm going to include in this particular gift set. First things first is this is what the theme is based off of. The Grinch pens. Okay, for those of y'all who haven't seen these are at your local Dollar Tree. They're cute little Grinch pens. And they actually write pretty good. I got my husband and I one because I like to have one when I'm at my vendor events, just in case I need to write something down, or if somebody wants to place an order or something, whatever the case may be. Or if you sometimes I have an email email list sheet or whatever to get on like the email thing that I'm going to start. I'm going to be very, very active with that in 2026. I did slack off a little bit in 2025, but we're going to get back on that. We're going to keep the emails we already have. We're going to add some more to it at each event. But with that said, I wanted to have a nice cute pen. I always try to have a cute pen when I'm at my vendor events. So the theme of this, because this is the only thing I can think that was really, really cute and festive to go with these notebooks, I decided to pull out the Grinch pens. This is what they look like. And you just pull this little piece off right here, and then you start writing. Okay, so definitely picked up those from the local Dollar Tree. Now they are $1.50, but you know, with this whole gift set I can still make it do what it do. Now I did go for the Grinch socks, but I did not find any at the 2 Dollar Trees that I stopped at, and I said, you know what we're not about to do is go from all over the city looking for some socks. Okay, that's what we're not about to do. So what I did was I improvised. Now I don't have any Christmas colored themed socks whatsoever in my stockpile. I barely even have certain colors at this point. I think all I got in there is like blues and stuff. So with that said, I did have to pick up some type of something because I needed something bigger to go with this concept, given the fact this is a whole palette right here that I have to fill up. I want to cover the whole front of the book like I did on the previous ones with the prayer cards. I want to make sure I cover this entire book. Okay, I don't have any like the pink and green prayer cards and things like that, because I would have definitely used that on the green. Don't have that, so we're gonna listen. We did have to pick up a few things, but it is what it is. Okay, so instead of searching all over for some Grinch socks, I just went with the next best thing, which was these little fuzzy socks that they have up front where the Christmas stuff is. One and done, baby, one and done. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay this foundation down, because this is the main foundation right here is the socks, given the fact that they are the biggest pieces going down here. Okay, so I'm going to put them in a rightful spot, which is right there. So now we got is a half of a palette. Okay, we ain't got much to work with. Okay, so before we do all that though, we're gonna go into the next thing. I decided with this one because this is like Christmas themed, holiday-ish, you know, all the above. I decided to go ahead and add in one of my pack of Cocos. Remember I told you these came from my local Kroger's, and these are also awesome because they already display the expiration date and also the ingredients and everything that includes inside this one packet. So therefore the person, you know, well, the person they receive is not gonna be able to see the ingredients anyway, but still it's just the point, like when they purchase it, and whoever they give it to can see the ingredients to see if they're able to drink it or not. So I'm going to add some glue dots in here. We're going to add that right next to the socks. Alright, like so. As y'all can see, we got a little L-shaped puzzle. That's all we got to fill up. You want to make sure you lay your stuff out nice and flat on top of this surface to cover everything. That way it looks like it's all fulfilled. Finding items to fill it up where you don't have to work so hard, getting multiples and multiples and multiples and multiples will come in handy for you. Okay, next best thing. Hand sanitizer. Yes, I found all the colors. Now I need some more red and white ones, and I'm gonna keep looking. But these have become so popular, it's gonna be like finding a needle in a haystack. But it's okay, I'm gonna find that needle. Because y'all know how LBE is. I can see through your future. So I would definitely be looking everywhere I go. So anyway, I got one of the red ones that I'm putting with this one. Now for the red notebooks, I'm putting the white one with that. So we're alternating the colors to make sure it color coordinate with each other. Okay. So we got the red hand sanitizer. We're gonna lay that down right next to the what's that stuff? The hot cocoa. Alright, so we're gonna park that right here next to the hot cocoa. Alright, so we got the top of our palette filled. Now all we need to do is work with the bottom. And baby, we in there, okay? Next thing we got is going to be our Grinch pen. I'm gonna first put a glue dot on the back of it to stick this tag down so that this tag does not shift all over the place. And then the next thing I'm going to do is put another glue dot on top of the tag, or a couple of glue dots on top of the tag, to stick that down to the, hold on, let me fix this cocoa, because I need the cocoa to be up towards the top of the bag versus the bottom, because I need that flat. And I'm talking about the mix. So when I lay this pen down, it lays down kind of flat versus buckled up. Alright, so now that we fixed the cocoa, moved the extra powder up to the top of the package, we are able to lay down our Grinch pen. Okay, so now all we got is a little square, y'all. We filling it up. It's like solving a puzzle, you know, just putting everything in its rightful place. Alright, so the next thing we got going down is going to be our bookmark. I told you I'm going to always put these bookmarks in every last one of the journal sets. And so I've created these bookmarks right here with the little Christmas ribbon on them. Again, these are the enlarged paper clips that I purchased from the bin store for 50 cents. But you can also get these at your local Dollar Tree for I don't know how much, because they changed the prices. But they're in the school supply section. I saw with my own eyes. And then you can just put your own little ribbon on it or whatever you want to have, you know, at the top of it. But I'm going to include one of these bookmarks in this gift set as soon as I find my glue dots. The little baggies that are holding it are the pretzel stick treat bags. I will put the link in the description once again. Like I did in the previous journal gift sets, I'll put the description here once again. And I'm going to stick that down next to the ink pen. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the palette once again. This is where we at. Now we got this one little section right here. Okay, LB, what you gonna put right there? Well, the plan was to have the Grinch pen and the Grinch socks, and then I realized, oh, you're gonna need something else. But since we couldn't find the Grinch socks, we went with the next best thing. And then up at the cash register where the ink pens are also some Grinch playing cards. Okay, I just went whatever that was Grinch. So the Grinch playing cards are up there as well. Now these are also $1.50. But at the end of the day, we're going to make it do what it do, okay? So, this is the playing cards that I'm going to add in the bottom square. Let's give me some glue dots running across the back of them. This is not going to be a long, drawn-out process to think about it. We're just going to lay it down and move on, okay? Last but not least, I told you every last one of them we will have a chapstick included, because I'm trying to run out of chapsticks, okay? So here's another lip balm that I'm going to lay down. And I'm going to put that right on top of the Grinch playing cards. So I'm going to add me a couple of glue dots to the back of there. And we're going to lay that down. So now everything gets laid down and in place. Once you get done, this is what you have. I felt like something moved. Anyway, once you get done, this is the palette that you have in front of the journal. Okay, so this is going to be the finished product. We're going to move on and keep on trucking, okay? So I am going to slide these in. Once again, a 12 by 18 bag. I'm thinking that's what I labeled it. On the red books, I included this color socks, just to switch it up just a little bit. These are the two colors that I chose. And I got quite a bit of the socks because there's some other things I need to do with some of the other socks. So I got enough to cover my journals, and I got enough to cover some other little gift sets, because I'm gonna keep them simple too. But once you get the excuse me, once you get done putting it in the 12 by 18 bag, of course, you know, I have to tape it over because they're not the self-seal bags. I ran out of those, but we're gonna keep on trucking. So once you get done doing that, and then you get your I told you guys the ribbon that I use is going to be the ribbon that came free with my clear boxes, my clear cupcake boxes. And we're going to wrap it just like we wrapped the other ones, and this is going to be the finished product. So you get it in your bag and you move on. Okay. So this is this is the red book. I've already put one of the red ones together, and as you can see, I added the white what's the face, hand sanitizer. And then on the paper clip on this one, there's a green paper clip on this one versus the red one on the green book. So, you know, we kind of like alternated the colors just a little bit and changed up the socks, the sanitizer, and the bookmark. But other than that, everything else is the same. Okay, we didn't go too overboard, and that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like when I said about the socks, if you can't find it at at least the first 2 stores, let it go. Okay, find something this good. I was not about to run all over this city looking for some Grinch socks because they done sold out so fast. I just, listen, not happening. I'm just in that mood. Like, if I can't, I need to find something that I know I can color coordinate with, and as long as I got 1 or 2 things to match, like as far as the Grinch goes, I definitely wanted the pens because I don't have any like pen sets or anything in Christmas themed. So I was like, I'm gonna have to go with something big and bold, and so why not go with the Grinch pen set, you know, pen or whatever. So I would definitely partook of those, and I was like, I want to put something, one more thing that's, you know, somewhat Grinch in there. So that's when I came across the playing cards, and I was like, sold. Let me go and get those, and let's get on out this stove. So I bought the pens, I bought the socks, and I bought the playing cards, and then I came home and I used everything else that I already had, which was the bookmark, the hand sanitizer, the peppermint, I mean not the peppermint, but the hot cocoa and the lip balms. I already got all that. Just mix it all together, make it do what it do. Okay, so that's how these are going to turn out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is real quick and to the point. I just want to make sure y'all knew and y'all saw the Christmas theme one, just in case you got some of the red and green ones. Okay, make it do what it do. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.